me how you're set up. Nigga ask me how I'm doing this year. I'm better, I'm better, I'm better. Crisis, prices, don't tell us. T4, blood, check levels. Nigga ask me how I'm doing this year. I'm better, I'm better, I'm better. Wu-Tang Clan, how my angels get up. Life on life, tell me how you're set up. Nigga ask me how I'm doing this year. I'm better, I'm better, I'm better. Crisis, prices, don't tell us. T4, blood, check levels. Nigga ask me how I'm doing this year. I'm better, I'm better, I'm better, I'm better.
I'm a little bitch, ain't done little bitch. 101 little bitch, ain't nothing like me. Open your eyes for a second, I'm the high-end legend, I'm the guidance that you need. Rolling on sevens on a regular, now I don't think you're ready for the revolution that I bring. 1 shot, 2 shot, 3 shot, 4 shot, found a youth out.
Hold up.
I'm a little bitch, ain't done little bitch. 101 little bitch, ain't nothing like me. Open your eyes for a second, I'm the high-end legend, I'm the guidance that you need. Rolling on sevens on a regular, now I don't think you're ready for the revolution that I bring. 1 shot, 2 shot, 3 shot, 4 shot, found a youth out like the
Wu-Tang Clan, how my angels get up. Life on life, tell me how you're set up. Nigga ask me how I'm doing this year. I'm better, I'm better, I'm better. Crisis, prices, don't tell us. T4, blood, check levels. Nigga ask me how I'm doing this year. I'm better, I'm better, I'm better, I'm better.
Images, iris, limitless, priceless. Sunlight energy shining. Aisha, silence. The brightness, skyless. Images, iris, limitless, priceless. Sunlight energy shining. Aisha, silence. The brightness, skyless. I've been holding you forever. I've been making it out better. I don't know if you're nonsense, but I hold you back when you hold me back. And I know that it's better, and I feel it for forever. How it makes you feel better. How it makes you feel. How it makes you feel.
I'm a little bitch, ain't done little bitch. 101 little bitch, ain't nothing like me. Open your eyes for a second, I'm the high-end legend, I'm the guidance that you need. Rolling on sevens on a regular, now I don't think you're ready for the revolution that I bring. 1 shot, 2 shot, 3 shot, 4 shot, found a youth out.
Hold up.
I'm a little bitch, ain't done little bitch. 101 little bitch, ain't nothing like me. Open your eyes for a second, I'm the high-end legend, I'm the guidance that you need. Rolling on sevens on a regular, now I don't think you're ready for the revolution that I bring. 1 shot, 2 shot, 3 shot, 4 shot, found a youth out like the
Wu-Tang Clan, how my angels get up. Life on life, tell me how you're set up. Nigga ask me how I'm doing this year. I'm better, I'm better, I'm better. Crisis, prices, don't tell us. T4, blood, check levels. Nigga ask me how I'm doing this year. I'm better, I'm better, I'm better, I'm better.
Images, iris, limitless, priceless. Sunlight energy shining. Aisha, silence. The brightness, skyless. Images, iris, limitless, priceless. Sunlight energy shining. Aisha, silence. The brightness, skyless. Images, iris, limitless, priceless. Sunlight energy shining. Aisha, silence. The brightness, skyless.
Yo, what's up, chat? What y'all been up to today? Oop, my camera. Hold on, give me a sec. What y'all been up to, man? Hopefully I'll pick some time today. I think they're working on some stuff in the background. I think I finished up all my stuff. Jared's still going Bone Wisp. I got One Second One Chime. Thanks for the 5 Canadian. Yeah, that stuff got fixed up. Thank you for the 1 from Dreamy. Yeah, I've been pretty sick recently, chat. Anywho. Yeah, Executioner talent. Actually, we're just gonna go over the patch. I thought I'd get into like the patch a little bit. And just tell you guys, I was thinking well, something happened. There's some interesting discussions that happened. I'll save that for another time. For now, I just want to go over like the big stuff with patch and kind of discussing what's going to happen, since I know a lot of people are interested. So I just want to go over all the stuff mainly that I was trying to do for this patch. Let me look. Let's see what we got. Things if there's something I want to discuss, I'll let you know. All right. For starters, a big one that's coming, I already discussed this a little bit with Ark, and Ark wanted to do this, and I was like, oh, bet, let's do that. First off, world events are not going to be every 30 minutes. 2 reasons for this. A, I think it felt kind of bad before. Thank you, 2 squids. I think it felt kind of bad before that it was a little bit long, but if we're going to add more world events and more variation to them potentially, right? I think we need them at a more constant rate if we want to add more. Because imagine we had like 2 or 3 more. You gotta wait 6 hours for another parasol eventually. You feel me, right? So 30 minutes should keep the rotation enough where it's like, damn, okay, I missed it. But you know you can get at least like 2 or 3 a day. Next up, parasol now drops a small chest to everyone who's still alive in the world event. It's about 20-25% of the chest. So you still want to go for those big chests for better chance at the parasol membrane. But, you know what I'm saying? I know there was a lot of people who just wanted like to fight, you know, they might have just been trying to PvE together. They're not even trying to PvP and they didn't get anything. Next up, we got a fist PvE buff. Basically, depending on how many fist talents you have, you get 5% more light attack and critical damage and 2.5% more blunt and mantra PvE damage per talent. So this is Bruiser Mix-Up, Pocket Sand, Dirty Boxing, Captain Etria, Fist of Fortitude. And I threw in a fist armor that never gets used, the one with Fists of Neve. For each one of those, you gain 5%. Anywho, so yeah, so what I think will be kind of cool, what I wanted to see from Fist and from PV in general is like, I think there was a lot of people who felt pressed about like having to fight things like the Ice Guard champion, and don't get it twisted, I think 80% of that was kind of skill issue. I saw some guy on my channel, I gotta read it out. It was funny. I don't know. People sometimes like comment on my channel to talk about stuff, and I thought it was like interesting. And it makes me wonder like how much is it like it's hard to gauge out. Okay, I'll just tell you what he's saying. I can't find it. Basically, he was like saying like, yo, like Agamatsu, what the? I just want to play with the loot. Why are you putting everything behind a skill check? I was like, what? That was the first time I read some shit. I was like, what? He's like, dude, stop. Agamatsu, you keep putting shit behind skill checks, bro. Like, don't do that. I'm like, what do you mean? What are we doing? But I do felt there were some things that were weak or didn't feel like they had a lot of variety in the builds that they can kind of do. And so what I wanted to see, for example, with the fist buff, right? You can go a fist blunt mantra PvE build, right? And you can, the idea is that it's like more of a spectrum, like heavy PvE to heavy PvP. The thing is, it's like, people say that like, oh, heavy PvE builds can't do shit in PvP, but they're not that far off. That's the thing. If you got hit by a heavy PvE build, that shit fucking hurts. That shit hurts. There's just that a lot of the PvE players don't know how to actually play heavy. Though, heavy did get nerfed, so. But you get what I'm saying, right? It's like, it's an actual spectrum. And so the idea is that when we add PvE content, the fact that we're closing the gaps together, it doesn't feel bad for the PvP or the PvE player to go a little bit to the middle. Right, that's the general idea. And so with Fist, I feel like Fist was very far apart, or it was like kind of it was like not really existent. So now I'm kind of making that line for there to be like PvE kind of variety, where you can choose to spec a little bit more on a Fist build into getting more PvE buffs by picking up Captain Etria, Dirty Boxing. These are PvP buffs anyway, but a lot of times you didn't really need them. And so, yeah, I'll say that's like a big one for me. Also, like the blunt damage thing, I think was really cool. And so yeah, now we got another PvE buff for Rapier. This one I thought was just like, I want like some stuff that's like related to how it, you know, kind of plays here. Whenever you parry a PvE mob, you get like a riposte or M1 like buff. And it lasts for like a second after you parry. So like imagine a Sharko swings. You parry it and then you hit him immediately, it will do 33% more damage on crit or M1. And so let me watch this. Anywho, let's continue going on. So yeah, rapier. I feel like here's the thing about rapier, right? I know in the video I said like, oh yeah, you can fight on rapier, like you can, right? And use grim rapier, but I had a feeling that like even like just say you don't want to run grim, right? It's like then what? You see what I'm saying? Like then what? So I wanted to give rapiers something besides grim rapier, because there will be times in the future where you will need to PvP maybe on a rapier build or PvE on a rapier build, and you won't have grim. You know what I mean? So that's why I wanted to provide something for rapier. I wanted to give them like, you know, something outside of just grim rapier and the crit, right? So now you get 33% damage boost if you land an M1 after a parry. It lasts for like a second though. It's not too long. You have to do it quick. Sorry, chat. I'm yapping it up right now. Give me a sec. We'll continue talking about the patch in a second here. All right, next up, we got some more PvE buffs here. We got Oathless, got a very nice buff. Oathless now has 20% innate monster armor. Pretty solid. Because I was like, oh, they're like, yo, Oathless doesn't have anything. I was like, yeah, okay, they're right. Yeah, well, let's give Oathless a little something. So Oathless, 20% innate armor. Pretty solid. Tranquil Circle now provides a 10% DVM buff for anybody standing in the circle. I know Blindster's got a fair, like a pretty fair nerf last patch, so I wanted to, anywho, what's it called? So yeah, Tranquil Circle buff, because I know like I wanted something, because like Blind Zipper is more support, and so I wanted something where it's like, okay, like you know somebody is about to do like big ass damage with M1, you put down the Tranquil Circle to buff them. You feel me? Next we got PvE buffs for the following Oath Mantras: Precision Cuts, Close Shave, Warp Kick, Sky Crash, Mere Illusion, and Illusory Servants. I have to look at Illusory Servants. I actually might need to remove that because like that was acting weird. I was trying to just make it do more PV damage and it was like fucking acting odd. I have to see. There was something I want to do for Mirror Illusion, but I have to see. So I'll see. I might need to remove Illusory Servants for that, but I need to, before the patch goes live, hopefully I can get that fixed up because there's something weird with it. We got some fixes. Fixed Tip Shooter not firing bullets. We got Bone Wisp no longer firing on the offhand gun for dual gun. Look, it wasn't a bug. It's actually a nerf. A tester brought it up and I was like, you know what? Let dual gun eat. Bad decision on my end. My fault. So that's gone. Trickster Dust and Parasol Membrane drop rate doubled. One thing I wanted to keep in mind, I think a lot of people got a misconception. I do, like when I meant I really want people to go and get the loot themselves and keep it common, I meant that. I don't really want it to be like, it's like a point, I never get it. It's like, no, the point is you're supposed to do the event and, you know, there's some RNG obviously, but it's not like impossible. So I doubled the drop rate of those because people were telling me it was like pretty rare and I was like, okay, let's double it. The Curse Guard Champion solo chest increased as well by like 6 items. I don't know. The idea was it was supposed to give you basically everything you needed. However, sometimes it felt like people were like doing it like 3 times in a row, not getting like a cold point. That wasn't the intention. Also, I'm increasing it because the cold essence and the frost essence. It's like you might need multiple of those to craft the stuff that you want on a build. So I didn't want it to be like you have to like grind out the champion. Then we got a change to the Gale / Frost bullet crafting recipes. Instead of only giving you 50 bullets, now it gives you 999 Gale and Frost bullets. So all you need is... I need some fucking water. Holy fuck. I'm so thirsty. Let me not do that on stream, actually. Forgot it's Ramadan right now, chat. But I'm excluded because I'm sick. But I can't drink on stream. Anywho, now it's 1 Gale and 1 Frost Essence and only 1 bullet. You don't need 50 bullets, you just need 1 bullet. And then you get 999. People were telling me it was like 50 was kind of like, there's no point. Execution's true damage is now 5 instead of 20 if you use it on dual gun. Again, this is just like a specific, because it was overbearing. I still want it to exist since you're going like 90 points into it, but yeah, no, that I felt like it was just a bit ridiculous there. The synergy will exist, but it's supposed to be an offhand buff for like hybrid weapon builds, not dual gun. Now we got 2 things here. We got Shiva's Codex and Trickster Dust are now bankable. Reason for that, and I think the tester brought up the good point. It's not really limited to a slot. You see what I'm saying? Which I think makes sense. That's a fair point. So I was like, okay, I'll give y'all that. Because you don't need to hop on a specific build to do it. You just kind of hop on whatever. But that won't be the case for Shiva's Finger, because like I said, Shiva's Finger specifically is for that slot. But Shiva's Codex Trickster Dust, I don't mind those. Then we got some pretty good stuff. We got Authority Prog being fixed. We know that's been big issue. We got Battle Royale, gives you crowns. Shout out Corey for that one. And Carnival of Hearts winners getting crowns. We got hopefully TPing to World Event servers being fixed. You know, like when you got TP'd but the server was full, right? Now it should just automatically teleport you to another server. Shout out Corey for that one, amazing stuff. We got, I think, just some other stuff. Oh yeah, we got a Knife's Journey crit. So this is a buff for Dagger PvE. So basically before, I guess I'll hop in Dev and show you guys real quick. Basically, before with Dagger, it was like a 1% chance to like do double damage. Now I increased that a good bit. I think it's maybe around 10%. It depends. It changes based on what you have, or like what your scaling is or whatever. I forgot, but it's like around 10%, and it like 5x your damage. So now it's like actually landing a critical hit, but it's only PvE, only PvE. So if you're on Dagger and like it's like 300 damage. Hit a crit, it's like 1,500. You feel me? I thought that was I'm saying I thought that'd be kind of cool. It's like, okay, a little bit RNG in there, but it feels good when you especially like get like a double crit back to back. Let me get on a Dagger and show y'all. Sorry, chat. Again, that sickness fucked me up. We'll get like a Brilliant Knife or something here. I'm not loaded in completely. Alright, let me show you guys, this is me and Dev right now, hold on. Alright, so let me show you what I mean. Alright, so for example, I have like my... So this is my normal damage. Let's see if we can get a... Wait, do I have the talent? What is it called? Knife's Journey? Do I have that? Just double checking. Okay. As you can see there, I got like a crit, right? Another crit. And it scales off. It still multiplies your damage as well. So it should make Dagger like... It should feel pretty nice to get a crit. I think it's on... I think it is on also... It should be on, what's it called? Criticals as well. But like I said, it is RNG. You could never technically get it, but I think the chance is pretty fair. And so... Yeah, pretty solid stuff. 6 times the damage, or 5 times the damage. And it scales with your damage multiplier, so pretty solid stuff there, I think, for dagger. What is this? That is the so Knife's Journey basically got a PvE buff, but it was so rare and it only did 2 times more damage. Now I actually made it consistent, and should feel pretty good in terms of like fighting, hopefully, mobs and getting those crit hits. Anywho, now we got I think I can leave here. What else do we have here? I think I fixed a few crits being parable, like Curse Glaive, and I actually need to put that. Whoops. Fixed Curse Glaive. What was it called? The what? Sky Wreath Blade? Is that what it's called? I forgot what that fucking. The Hollowtide Sky, bro. Hollowtide Sky. What's it called? Sky Reap Blade. Yes. Sky Reap Blade and Great Mob criticals not being parryable. What else do we have here? We got a buff to the Rending Needle Augmenter talent. I gave it 25% chip, or 25% pen, 20% chip, 0.5 more range, and I removed the heavy scaling off of it. A lot of people were telling me this talent was pretty trash, so I was like, okay, let's make the Greatsword actually feel pretty solid, because that has 0.2 end lag, or like 0.25, some crazy shit. And so hopefully that makes it feel better. Finally, we have slide bonuses have been increased again in PvP combat. Now there is a cap to how much slide boost you gain in total. This is to allow a little bit more movement through things like slide casting while not making it as crazy as it was before. I should have probably stayed again to show this off. So a lot of people were complaining about like sliding. You had comp and casuals, and I know that there was good arguments like, oh, you're just, now you can't slide around like a monkey anymore. And I agree with that. But I also think it was done a bit too much. I think there was a sweet spot that we could have pushed for, because there was some, I think there was like some mantras that, they felt pretty good to use with a slide, for example, right? But I'm making sure it feels tame. It is never going to go back to how it was before. It's just a slight increase, I don't want it to be like fucking you're sliding around with the flame. No, the cap is very, very modest. I guess I'll show an example. Let me get my Ash Slam real quick. So, this is like sliding normally, right? This is like me sliding. This is me sliding with like running, dodge sliding here. So we basically make it to the second pillar, right? Put a PvP tag on me. Now we run, dodge slide, right? We only make it to the first pillar. So it is still a nerf, but it means that you could still have a little slide boost. You know what I mean? Very modest. The cap is there to like kind of serve as like a way to like, make sure it doesn't get too crazy. Oops, I accidentally removed it there. There we go. All right, so you have a bit of a boost, but nothing super crazy. So it's enough to use something like Flame Eruption, right? But not, because like before you literally, Fire Eruption, I guess it is. Hold on. Yeah. So yeah, like, so before how it worked was when you were running, right? When you were running, sliding gave you a boost, or when you were sliding, running gave you a boost if you were running beforehand. Dodging into it gave you a boost like that. Things like the Flame Halo, Congas. Sometimes, like when you did a thing, something like that, when you like climbed up, it would give you a slide boost. There's a lot of small stuff that gave you a slide boost, equivalent to Congas. If you dodge into a slide, that gives you a Conga speed boost, right? And so the point is that you can't stack all these together, and you're still able to get like a slide enough to where you can actually, you know what I'm saying, right? Like slide to your opponent. But it's not super fast where it's like you can go cross map with it, right? But it's enough to where you can like use it and still get like a little slide jump. So hopefully this is a good in-between chat. Let me know how it feels. I'll see what casual people are thinking. I'll see what comp players are thinking. I've just been being silent, just reading like kind of feedback from both sides. And yeah, so should hopefully be like a fair bit. Anyway, let's read some of these donations. Thank you for the 50,000 IDR. Please allow slots to craft and transmog, but stats don't work for armor skies and miss on lock drip. But on 35 strength. Gotta ask Ark on that one. I think Ark was the one who wanted it to remain. You have to have like the stats and whatnot. Will there be any new equipment this month? I legit want new equips. The bag of pencil is the best thing that got added. I hope so. I want new drip too. I always want new drip. Unfortunately, we couldn't actually get like new equipment. Otherwise, I would have literally made all the crafting stuff just new equipment. You know what I mean, right? Like the necrotic fucking cows like actually like looks different. I would love that. Love that. Unfortunately, I don't think any of the modders had enough time necessarily to go through and add a bunch of like, you know, armor and stuff like that. But I would absolutely love for there to be more equipment and new stuff to wear, like new drip, because I think that's always nice. Nice for, you know, how new stuff looks. And yeah, I don't know, we haven't gotten that many like new clothing, you know, in a minute, so I think that's nice. You gotta try sliding ankle cutting, it sends you nowhere. Yeah, we can try that actually. Yep. What did that sound like? Keeps on low tier. I think this is fine to me. I don't think it needs to be any faster than this. This feels like it's pretty good for PvP. I feel like this is tame. You know what I mean? Like this is like, it's not crazy where they're like sliding to that pillar, which was possible before. You could go from like here all the way to that last pillar with one slide if you had everything and all like the shit stacked up together. Yeah. Yeah. Are you gonna nerf hemorrhage? Yeah, hemorrhage got. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that. Hemorrhage got a fix actually. The blood hemorrhage was being affected by DVM and like I forgot some other like PvE buff or something like that. And so it was doing a lot more damage than intended. It's only supposed to do at max 17.5%. That's if you're power 20 with 100 blood. It's supposed to stay as a percent, but the DVM buffs are making it go up to like 25 and 30%, which is way more than intended. So that's why people were like destroying bosses, right? It was only ever supposed to be like, it was supposed to be a set percent. I need to double check that actually. Let me ask my testers real quick if that's been fixed. Can we get PV testers instead of PvP? Actually, we do have a few. Really kind of, yeah, I have like one guy who's like, he's pretty good at PvE, bro. Yeah, Midge does a pretty good job. PV, Parasol Blight, PV buff. I want to be careful because you can also use it in combat, like PvP combat too. Can you make the mats bankable, not the weapons though? For now, no. No to the materials. Like I said, for the actual stuff that has to do with PvE or PvPvE, I still want it to be like you gotta actually go on the slot and get it. I don't, like I said, I don't want it to be super rare to get. I just want it to be like you gotta go. I want to break the mindset, Brad. I know, chat. I know. Trust me. I would also love to make everything bankable, everything droppable. But it's about what we're trying to do for the future of what we want to do for especially layer 3. And what's gonna happen is if we were to keep it the way it was, and everyone's expecting everything to remain just the way it was previously, right? When they especially hop into something like layer 3 and they eventually have to maybe fight a fucking player for what they want, they're going to be completely unprepped because, well, they need to go. There's going to be that huge disconnect. It's been really difficult to try and kind of maintain that. That was like the point of us like nerfing like the super top tier PV stuff. We don't want to completely gut it, but we want there to be at least some freedom in what you can choose to get a good PvE buff. That way, if you are forced to fight, there's less excuses of kind of like, well, I quite literally can't. My build just doesn't allow me to do anything. And more like, okay, I have a few options here. I can choose to fight, I can choose not to fight, and either way, I'm like, you're more prepped for more scenarios, right? I think at the moment, I think that's one of the big things. I think like an issue is in deepwoken. I think actually the real secret biggest issue, there's like top three in my opinion. Number 3 is actually top 1 would be no content in terms of like layer 3. People want layer 3. You know what I mean? That's actually the real top 1. Let's be real. But in terms of top 3, I think that we can like that are not content related. Kind of. Number 3, definitely that like PvPvE gap. Got to fix that up. But I think it's been fixed a lot, so maybe it's not even top 3 anymore. Number 2, overworld lag, low-key, really, like, fucking, I heard it's still pretty rough out there. And then number 1 is flooding. I think flooding by far is probably the worst problem in deepwoken. I know a lot of people like to like bring up like depth skankers, but depth skankers most of the time are usually like they usually have like people they actually depth skank with as well. And I think it makes like trying to do it like the possibility of being flooded on. I think it's fun for some people, but I think it's a big turnoff for a lot of people. And yeah, I know. I think it leads to a lot of unfun scenarios. And it makes it. I think it's like part of what makes trying to get into PvP very daunting. Imagine you're like a group of. Imagine trying to tell like a group of 3. Like they like to play deepwoken sometimes. They play PvE. Okay, let's try PvP. They try go ganking. They get flooded on by like 10 like giga min max PvP builds, built for the overworld. Flooded on. They get fucked. I wouldn't want to play again either, bro. You know what I mean? I'm like, fuck this, yo. Let's go play Jujutsu Shenanigans. You know what I mean, right? I'm just saying how it is. I guarantee you. Motherfuckers, they hop in, let's try it out, get flooded on, fuck this, I'm playing Jujutsu Shenanigans. Yeah, I can't blame them, bro. I wouldn't want to play either, bro. So, I think, yeah, I think that's like a big thing with like layer 3 is like we gotta allow for there to feel, it's gotta feel like a gank, because the feeling of ganking is fun. But what surrounds the details of ganking is what fucking breaks it. And we gotta try and like get the good out of ganking while taking out the bad. Right? Feel like it's in an overworld environment and not feel like it's Chime. Like people do like 1v1, 2v2s, and 3v3s, but they don't like it in Chime. They like it in the overworld. You know what I mean, right? Like they like it because like it's part of the map. You got some map advantage. Sometimes you got the ability to run away, right? Like people like stuff like that. And I think that's what makes overworld incentivizing to some people, right? That sometimes people also just like the general feeling of ganking in general. But I think for the more casual audience, like it's not like people dislike overworld. It's not like there's a lot of factors in overworld that makes it undesirable. They want to do it, but it's like I remember there was a poll I did a while ago, and I still remember this poll. There's some of the polls I do keep in mind, right? Actually, pretty much every poll I've ever did, I've always like kind of kept it in the back of my mind. Hold on, let me look. Here it is. This poll right here. This one right here, I would say. So you have PvP people. What type of PvP do you enjoy the most? You have people, look, you have people who like 1v1s, but you also like people who like overworld ganking. You know what I mean? Like people do like overworld ganking. It was the most voted, right? And they want team game modes. That is something that people want. They want to be able to play with a squad. But when you play with a squad of 3 or 4 people, most players just cannot compete against the conditions of the overworld, right? It's tough because flooding is always an available option. And it makes it unfun to try and go out and actually do anything because it's like, it's fucked. And then look at, for PvE only enjoyers, why don't they engage? balanced. Balancing, a big one. And I guarantee you a part of that unbalance, overworld unbalance, and especially how it feels unfair to them to actually try and engage with it, bro. There's already a big time commitment to learning PvP in this game. Big time commitment. But on top of that, there's just also some wrecks that you just won't be able to hit. Especially if you're trying to do something like ganking. And so that's why stuff like gank balance is important, making sure builds that aren't super dominant ganking get toned down. Like, for example, those high strength, heavy weapon builds, things like Link Strider, etc. But it's also important to consider the fact that, like, I think there's, I think it's tough to change, like, Overworld's inherent issues without trying something new. And so that kind of leads to, again, what I wanted to do with Layer 3. Can you fix Cinder Garb winning when you learn it? I also fixed that as well. And so, yeah. So hopefully that talks about all the stuff we're gonna do for patches. There's a few more fixes on there, I think, that I didn't mention. There's gonna be probably a few more stuff, but those are some of the bigger hitting stuff. Are updates still gonna be bi-weekly? We'll see. Bi-weekly is not bad. I think I can probably get like can I get a boss art in like 2 weeks? I probably could. I think Shogun and Racking both took me they took me 2 weeks to make and like an extra week to kind of polish. No, Shogun was actually like 1 week to make, 1 week to polish, to be honest. Shogun was pretty fun. I don't know. I thought about bringing like maybe it'd be cool if like the final Shogun, the last Shogun into. I thought about bringing both Rat King and Shogun over. I know what I want to do for Rat King. So we'll see. I don't know if we're gonna do bi-weekly, but we'll see. It depends. I think bi-weekly is not bad, but I also think if we're gonna do a monthly, like I just want to. First off, I need announcement perms. I need to be like, hey, like guys, we're probably gonna do a monthly. I'm gonna keep it a bean. I'll let y'all know, but it's probably gonna be a monthly. We need more time. You know, like I want to be able to just go in there and just talk, or instead of announcements, like just like Dev Corner. You know what I mean? Like a Dev Corner channel where I can just tell people. Like I like being able just to talk to people, and I think people just want to, like, people appreciate the fact that like I go on streams and I just tell them what's going on. You know what I mean? Like I want to be able to do that, but in the Discord where the most people can see it, because that's what I did in polls back then. But I can't talk in polls because it's fucking polls. Dev Corner would be perfect. I need to ask for that. Get Dev Corner, and I'll be like, hey guys, this is what we're doing. This is our plan. I'll let you know if we're gonna need more time. You know, and then yeah, I'll just tell people like a few days before we're probably gonna need more time, guys. Because that's what I was doing anyway. I was like telling people in the fucking podcast and even in my like Discord, I'm like, hey, like, updates out when we finish it, bro. Like, no exact date. We're working hard at it. Hopefully soon. You know? And people are like, okay, bad. We need new mods. Yeah, I heard the channels have been flooded up. But I heard getting new mods is tough, apparently, from some people. Grand Javelin has no hits then despite the update saying it got fixed. Really? Can I help you test? We need help testing. Because Loki is about to hop on CG. Unless there's a few more things that need to be fixed. Let me see if anybody said something. Yeah, maybe I didn't push. Whoops. What we need are actually active testers. They are active testers, bro. What? No, don't get on the testers. The testers do a good job. We like I said, we got rid of all the inactive testers. We kept like half the testers, and then I started adding a bunch of testers. A, from bug reports, like from the community, and B, from like PvP, like their experience in PvE or ganking. And so I got in and like, dude, a lot of them are pretty active. And they do a good job. Obviously, they can't see anything. You try and parry. Works. Charge parasol paint parts should be bankable. What's up, babe? What's up, baby? I'm doing good, man. I'm just doing a little stream right now. Talking about some dev stuff. Why? What's up? Oh, I'm not gonna lie, I would, but might want to mute. It's okay. Actually, sure. You know, chat, when I tell her I'm busy today, and when I tell her I'm busy, I don't get an I love you, chat. Oh, brother. Chat, sacrificing everything for the deep. Oh, brother. Chat. No, I love you. Come on, chat. It's for the deep, chat. It's for the deep. Today, though, I actually have to be busy. It might be hotfix day. You know what I mean, right? It's hot. It might be hotfix day. No, chat. Okay, no, I'm playing now. It's because she wanted me to go help out. Sorry. Help out at church. Pop these like balloons or whatever. I'm like, I would love to, but A, I'm streaming. B, hotfix day potentially. You know what I mean, right? Hotfix day potentially. You know what I mean? I might need to be here. You know, like, because that shit could take hours, and I got actually something important to do. So, which is also play a little bit of CG on stream. I mean, it's a little bit of CG. I just want to show off some things on CG. Can we see something cool, please? One day, buddy. Alright, that's good. You think next big update after layer 3 will be a new luminant? After layer 3, that's a good question. I don't know, it could be anything, really. Really could be anything. Depends on how well layer 3 does. Honestly, a lot depends on how well layer 3 does. But I think at the end of the day, like, I think everybody would just be happy to have a layer 3. I don't think it also takes a lot to make it good. I think at the end of the day, it's really simple. It really, deep layers are very simple in terms of what they actually want. Give me a new area, give me some new mobs, give me some new bosses, and something new for build making to fight for. Boom! You got an update. You know what I mean, right? Like, that's like the 4 essential stuff. Give me like, 8, 7 new monsters, maybe some fucking, some hazards, few bosses. Make it fucking lit. Make me fight like a giant monster at the end of it. Yeah, I mean, right? Like, come on, let's call it a day. But we want to go a little bit beyond than just that. There's a lot we want to do, but I think at the bare minimum, that's why I say, like, I feel like it's hard to mess up layer 3. I think as long as we had a bunch of new fucking PvE, that's good. That's already good. Adding a bunch of new PvE, that's already good. Now it's time to make it great. We'll see. Can you add a subtalent for coursers that make monster meshes proc the elemental effect on your highest invested attunement? Oh, brother. People really want that monster mantra synergy. Who knows, baby. But I thought about doing something else instead. Alright, chat, that's pretty much most of the deep segment done. I just want a few things to show off in CG, and then I think I'm going to go back to what I was doing before. Let me look. So chat, last time I played, you guys saw me getting bullied. Now, I've played a fair bit. Just to understand the game a little more, I've switched up my class. I got a curse technique that actually feels pretty good. Light Seeker. And I got a bit of HR to my name. Look, I'm on the leaderboard, chat. Look, I'm famous. Yay. But regardless though, yeah, I've been playing like a fair bit, and yeah, now I understand the combat a lot better. I wish I could show off what my CT does. Man, is there anybody on? There is. Hold on, where is he at? Oh yeah, perfect. Oh, he has it too. All right, let me explain what it does, okay? So, basically, first off, I'm on a gear called Interceptor. You get a little slash, you get a big slash, and you can throw out balls at people. Very fun. You also get you get to like charge your shit. Yeah. And so, whenever you like land it, boom, 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 you get those big slashes. Now my CT, put R on them, boom, I freeze them. When I have those little yellow sparks, I can TP to them. Boom! Do a little axe kick. And then, yeah, those are my only two moves, and then I have a res. And that's it. That's my CT. CTs in the game, like, bro, you get like 1 to 2 abilities, I pass for 2. That's your CT, bro. You know what I'm saying, right? But they are strong. Don't get it twisted, right? And so, this is what I got for my cybernetic shits. I got my crescent slash all the way up. I'm getting this up. I need to get my blade blast up too. And I'm trying to get my technique efficiency up to 10 so I can use my little grab more. Right? And you can just keep doing this. As long as you have CT bar. Then have a res. Yeah, Charon. Yeah, the red is nice. The problem is I love CG. I love CG, and I want to experiment with my CG. I want to see if I like what this does. But I think the only way I could actually like respec my points is if I pay, and that like I can't fucking like test. So I'm just playing it safe, which kind of sucks. Besides that though, yeah, I actually really like this system. I want to see if like this actually increases the amount of fucking what's it called? Increases my healing amount, but I can't test that. I just wish there was another way. But yeah, no, I've been doing pretty well. I got a 2.0 KDA. I'm not gonna lie, I got like a bunch of deaths from me just literally what I would do to train. I would create a party, I would stalk people. Actually, let's try it right now. Okay, let's just go see what happens. I just click on it, we go stalk somebody, we try and kill them. And like 80% of those were 1v4s, but when you win a 1v4, holy fuck. I had like a black flash. Koku-san, little nigga. Yeah, I mean, it feels fucking great. Okay, 1v2, sheesh. But it's good training though. Oh, and he has that. He has a little puts a little like gate down. Oh, brother. It's like, imagine ice spikes, but hell. You know what I mean? Let's stop them from going. I'm here for the smoke. Oh, he has it too. Wow. Gotta be careful. Res, I think. He must have already used his res. Nice. Bro, call me when I switch classes. It's a 1v2, buddy. You got the fucking playbook. Gotta use that shit smarter. Hey, where's the loot? What? Where the fuck is the loot? I just saw the orb disappear. Did he? What? Man, don't do me like that. Oh, don't tell me I was. Bro. Fuck ass bug. Oh, chat. I get heated over CG. Okay, there. That's what I'm saying. Give me the fucking. See how it disappeared? Okay. It's the small. I need to let me pick the loot and then let me TP. What are we doing, bro? Man, I can't even heal. It's okay. Who we got? 1v1. I hate how let it be a fucking option at the side, bro. It like pops up in the middle of your screen when I'm picking loot. It overlaps. I need my fucking loot, bro. I know what this guy has. I think I just fought this guy. Oh, never mind, I didn't. What the fuck is that? Can he spawn trees? Am I lagging or something? Why am my shit so delayed? What's my ping? Oh my god. He's fucking EU domain expansion, bro. I mean, this gotta be the worst position. Got at 50% HP EU domain expansion, bro. Huh? Oh, let's see if we can do the res drive right in my face. Run, nigga, run! He knows. Sorry, chat, this is unwinnable. Hold on. Maybe not. Why was the 30-buck handled so poorly? What do you mean why was 30-buck handled so poorly? It's being fixed as patch. Alright, let's hop in one more time. Paris. Okay, let's just see what's here. What is the game? Cursed Gear. What's up with the coughs? I'm sick. What we got? This. Can't that fucking big ass beam. That was good. I got good. Oh, it's going to tell me something. Thunder Wisp will get hidden Tacet? Really? Have somebody check that. The PvP looks more fun than Deep. Honestly, I've seen, it depends on who you ask. I think Westy does like CG, but he says Deep PvP is better. And there are some small things that could be fixed. There are some times where like something gets anim hide. If they're like falling in the air, like they can anim hide their slash. I see stuff like that happen sometimes. Mist Valley. I like fighting on small maps. I just like the fight chat, to be honest. In this game, like early testing, bro, they released the public Discord, bro. I don't know when they're gonna release. Emerald Glen, fuck it. We do one more for the plot. Rising Wind breaks completely when used. Really? Break completely when used. I think I might know what that is. Yeah, this game's not permadeath. The only death you lose, or only thing you lose in death is, well, losing. Did they not do the vet? Wait. Let's go! Thank God I don't have to be in that fuck ass battle. I do not want to do that show now. No, don't come back in, fuck ass game. Alright, fuck it, we'll just wait for them to die, chat. I don't want to do that though. Actually, I could just... That actually is so fast. Hold on, let me see what that says. You know what you need to get when you kill somebody? Yo, give me some fucking money. You know what I mean, right? Like, I have to look around for these fuck ass trinkets instead of fighting people. Let me get money when I open the, like, player caches, bro. You know how nice that'd be? I can just kill somebody, go heal. Instead of, like, looking for the trinkets. What is this? I think I already leveled up. I already got a grid. Really can't read chat. What are you talking about? Head to Mist Valley or the sewers. I actually have no clue what the fuck is in Mist Valley when you stalk people. That's what this thing is called. It's basically like void walking, but I've never like I don't know what the shrine is. Let's go. Let's just go look around. What game is this? Cursed Gear. Will this game not be Macro Haven? I don't know if Macro is really that good, to be honest. There's some T's, like, there's some shit where you need to hold E on. It's not always best to just automatically pair. Yeah, I'm on Sorcerer. Sip them up. Alright, let me turn down the music real quick so I can actually hear the game. Do I have to do this? I guess. I still don't fully understand how stalking works, though. This guy's looking for me. I'm gonna get the jump. Thanks, game. Did I not block flash stun though? I guess I didn't. You can move stack? I didn't know that. What the hell? Maybe something else. This is a cool CG though, I'll give you that. Wow. Actually took him down, nice. I was expecting to come back. That's why I like the res chat, not bad. It's not bad. I guess he didn't have a friend. I need to learn how the fuck do you end the stock? Like, is it after you just kill him? Like, is it just when you leave? How much is something when you leave? Traversing area will mark the end of your hunt. See, I did that before, but then it bugged me out. So I have no clue. Guess we'll find out. Let's just do it. Okay. What's up, Daviar? Daviar, Punchy wrecked you for Cursed Gear. You could probably play if you ask Rag. Go ask and you can come join us. I don't see why not. Woo! That nigga have mad HR. What the fuck, boy? God damn. That nigga have 800 HR? Holy fuck. I wasn't expecting that much. Alright, let's actually get the fuck out of here. How do you end the stock, though? kind of want to just, I think I'm done for now, bro. I feel bad playing because like I told my girl I'd be busy, bro. Like I just want to show y'all some stuff real quick. Show y'all that, you know, I do enjoy CG. We'll talk about, I think, like, I just want to go over everything I think like is cool about it, maybe some issues. All right, it says Miss Valley. If I get jumped here, I'm not go. I don't even see. I see this, right? Does that? But it says traversing is, and then we're about to find out. GG man, yeah, yo, GG's. Yeah, no, child, definitely say I think I'm starting to like catch up to my heavenly like levels of power. Like, I understand Sword, bro, and like I think Interceptor, like I love Interceptor, it's pretty good. People say the class is a lot of damage, but I mean, yeah, bro. I also just go like all Fizz, fucking all Dura, efficiency. Like that is like that's literally all you go in the class. Though I'll still go some awareness. Awareness like the block shit. All right, now can I leave? Can I leave? The shrine. Does anybody in chat want to, bro, get out tier 2? I've been trying, bro. You get like 200 times like fucking 1 level. I'm dead probably here. I don't have no HP. I'm coming because I'm your nightmare. Oh shit. It's not good. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think I can escape now. I don't know if I can escape. It said the shrine though. If anybody wants to be a gentleman, he's right there. I don't even know if I can res again, bro. Oh, he's fighting that. Okay. Who's this? Calling a chopper? I don't know how to call in a vertibird. I need to hide. Hold on. It's making a sound. I'm just gonna hide chat. Just like this. He won't know. Yeah, I'm good. 2 bars. Remember when my battle royale game when it first came out, you did dive from me when I tried to save you? Obtained rock. There's a rock. Rock? Anybody know what that is? That's the first time I've ever seen that. Maybe someone knew they added. I should get a better hiding spot. Alright, chat. Like I said, does anybody know what the shrine is? It says go to the sewers or go to Mist for the shrine. I just want to know where the fucking shrine is. And what that rock was. Chat, look at this thing. 21 durability. 45 load? I gotta blow my load to run this, bro. Jesus. Log makes you automatically die. Basically. When you log, you die. Or is it combat log? I forgot. It's right to your left? Oh, is it? The shrine? Okay. Graveyard to the right of the sunset TP. So here. Hatch? What the fuck do you mean hatch? I actually do not know what that is. Oh wait, I forgot I can heal here and then fight him. Yeah, sometimes you'd be forgetting, chat. Bro, people were getting on my head for forgetting, like, the machine thing. I haven't played in a year, bro. I don't fucking remember that fuck-ass riddle. It's been a while. Alright, let's get full. I think I can res again, though. I think it's like 1 res per thing. So I've been training my efficiency to make sure I can get like 2 reses. Which is pretty nice. The shrine is over there. Behind you, the shrine. Hey, fuck y'all! Go to Sunset? Oh, that's the one where Haven used to be, right? Right, okay. Yeah, I personally, I kind of want to play with other CTs, but I like Lightseeker. Wait. Is there a CT storage? Man, does that exist? I swear I remember hearing something like that. Is there a CT storage? Code is humans. Oh, you have to press B when you stalk them. I forgot about that shit. Oh, too cold. Oh, this is for base making. That's what it was. So chat, they basically added where like you know Clash of Clans, right? Well, basically you can get materials in the missions. Go back to your base. Ding 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 ding. You know, a little hammer sound like. No, nigga, come on. Ah. Chat. No, please don't do this. Not again. How's it gonna fake me out? Oh, brother. Oh, guess I'm good. Okay. You don't play with a nigga's heart like that. Imagine that's like you being in the depths with a combat tag, and then like it freezes on you. Like you would feel that way. Is that nigga CT maybe? Oh my god. It's like a CT that makes you lag. Like literally like you freeze. Like your screen freezes. So sometimes like I can't tell if it's the nigga CT or not. Which I think is cool, but apparently it's cancer to fight. Unless they remove that. Let's get the fuck out of here actually. There's CT storage? Really? Man! Oh, bro, what should we try then? I didn't know there was CT storage. Oh, he found me. Chill, Jit. I don't want to fight. I just want to escape. He has the rule one. It's like rule or whatever you call rule. Where'd he go? What the hell? Maybe, oh, he wants to fight down there. Valid. Force. Gotta get my calm on him. I need a good spot. PV in this game, boy, you gotta watch it for PV. See, look how that PV's like hitting him, bro. Like annoying as fuck, bro. I should have used that. Boom! That missed. GG's. Oh, body bag. Nigga! What? I thought you pressed B on the... Oh! Oh. GG. Alright, let's go to the shrine then. Hopefully it works. Because I had this issue before where I left, and then I didn't really need to press B though. Wait, can I kill him with just this? How useful that be? You know, I think also part of the reason why I like CG though is like, you know, right now I get to. I'm playing. It's like I got to play the game new again. You know, like it's a brand new game. Always fun to play something new, something different, you know? As much as I love you. Actually don't know what that means. I mean I got a fucking thing. Let's answer. I actually wonder what this says. You've dispatched a member of the rival. Initiate raid sequence. Oh, I can raid them! Oh! Nah, I'm good. Okay, so after you kill the nigga, you can raid them. Ah, that's kind of tough. That's kind of tough. We gotta try that. We gotta try that on a stream chat. This motherfucker's. Oh, is that his loot? I didn't realize. Come Shibuya, I'm leaving, bro. Nah, that's kind of shit. Something to depart. I need to like see if I can. I want to leave with because. When I went going around place last time, I literally didn't have an escape, so I got to go to the shrine. Okay, so it's over here apparently. End the stock. Apparently, I have to go to the shrine to end it. I don't know how. 'Cause, 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 Alright, where do I go from here? Path is on the right. Talk to the angel and answer humans. Path this way. This way? I stick this way. Oh, you said on the right. I thought you meant like the way I was facing, and then like right as in like I'm facing this way and it's right, so it's right. Fuck it, we're gonna explore, I guess. Oh wait, hold on. I like that there's a little sound. Another passive about this chat, about the Light Seeker, you get like shit for free. Like, so you get this for free, you get swords for free, you get repairs for free. You know how nice that is? You don't get food for free though. And I think you still have to pay for healing. Here, another one? Oh, lovely. I love goodies. I wish for these, like... Actually, wait, Sumo's tier? What do I have on this blade? I gotta pick that up. It's good against that one CT, the fucking... hot potato. Man, that shit fucked me up. So I'll eat one hot potato, and it is like 50% of your health. I think I'm okay tanky. I'm not like super tanky. Alright, humans. 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 Human. Let's try again. One more time. Don't tell me that was my only attempt, please. You got no body bag? So I'm just bugged. Don't tell me I can't do it without the shits. Human. No, big answer! Please. I don't know what to say, bro. Bro, do I hate fucking logging. Ooh, Stalker. Wait, I heard this is actually not too bad. 35. That shit used to be 1 AP point, bro. 30 fucking 5. Is there a CT that allows you to summon defeated cursed spirits like Ghetto? I think. I don't think it's defeated, but you summon cursed spirits. So you lost all your prog? I guess so. Damn, this is the second time that happened. Okay, so I have to press B. But here's the thing, when okay, so I press B, I take the body bag to the shrine here, and that's when I would get to leave. Did I get that right? I go here, I say humans, some shit. What happens when does it open up or something? I open up, I go in. And then does it like hold on. Let's see if I can fuck it. Okay, nothing's here. You can just extract like something as normal. No, I tried that before. I tried extracting normally. If it doesn't show it, it doesn't like give you like the little yellow like, oh, extract here. The only way you can extract is you stock your shit. I don't want to lose my time though, bro. I'm not gonna lie, that was kind of annoying. And this Zodiac shard, because it was purple. I actually don't know what it does. Damn, that's the second time that happened. The last time it happened, I had like 300 time too. Well, chat, I guess I just logged then, right? My Zodiac shard. Though, you know, I'm not gonna lie, chat. I don't think it's hard to get shards, to be honest. Oh, I know what happened last time, actually. Last time I didn't lose my time. I went to a Pell incident. Ah! I went to a Pell incident and then I just AFK'd until I escaped. That's what I did. Alright, let's do that. Because I think I'm bugged here. Because because I tried the body bag thing on that guy again, but it didn't work. And I think that's because I left. Because I didn't body bag them. I hope maybe it could just like turn into a regular mission after that instead of like you just being like fucking forced to combat. Not combat log, but just log. Let me look at some. Okay. Wait, I got pinged in general. I'm looking through chat right now. Scare that fun? Yeah, it is. If you want what it felt like, it was almost greater. It's like number 2 in terms of like games I was addicted to. It's like number 2. Dark and Darker is number 1. Yeah, me. Damn, I didn't want to have to leave this, but whatever. I was looking to see if there was anything I can do from other people. I guess I'm stuck. I have to log. It sucks logging. Whatever, let's just like, I don't know. Receive extra stamina back when pairing. What I got Sumos here, I guess I'll come up with that time. But no point, since I'm about to probably lose it. Oh well. That sucks really bad. Dark is like Coke for you, yeah. Dark is like Coke, I guess. Fucking Siege is like crack, you know, like. But I've managed better. I don't fall into the addiction as much, mainly because I got responsibility. Deepwoken. And yeah, that's kind of it. And paying bills, I guess. But just Deepwoken. Damn, I guess I do keep my HR. That's nice. What does that put me at? Woo! Almost top 10. Yo, that's pretty fucking crazy, man. Yeah, I heard people are like staying in tier 2 though. The method from what I hear though is what I'm trying to do. You keep you get like 1,000 points or 1,000 time, and then you just dump all of it into one stat, so you get like a big boost. So my next dump, I'm putting all into durability again, so I get like 5-10 levels. I don't know what it is. Then I want like, what do I want? I want like base, SC Fizz, SC Dura, and then maybe get SF Efficiency. I think I'll be good. Maybe a little bit of awareness. A little bit. Because I reduce my block damage, right? Yeah, maybe a little bit. Like, not too much. But people tell me, like, if you don't dump it, it's bad. What are you going to do? What does my sword even have? Less knockback, less block. Actually, less knockback is good for my thing, I guess. Yeah, this sword is trash, though. Curse Slash, yuck. Let's see if I actually... Oh, I do get a gear point. Yay. I guess they removed the codex thing. Oh. Ooh, 8 points? Damn, nigga. Limit reached? Oh. Okay. Wait, I know what I'm gonna do. Let me get one of my boys to hop on. And we'll test this together. Me and you, chat. Hop in real quick, need help testing something. And then hop in. I need to see if this like changes my res. Hop in real quick, testing something. Yeah, do I have any? Actually, can I leave my school without going to Shibuya, bro? I didn't realize I had that many points. So I got max technique efficiency. Ooh, okay, fuck with that. I kind of wish I could do more, but whatever. Technique haste. Now I don't know. It says operational delay between technique activations. Does that mean I get a faster axe kick? Or I think what RJ is going to do, he's one of the devs. And he worked on Deep. Does great work. Very hard working. I think what RJ is going to do is he's going to give descriptions for every CT on what each of these do for your CT, which is great. I think that's like super needed. Because like, I mean, I said earlier, you have to fucking, the only way I think can re-roll this is to spend Robux. So it's like, yo, like, let me know what I'm getting into before I spend my fucking money, you know what I mean? Actually, let me see how much it is. I'm curious. Technique point reset. How much is it? Self-purchase. That's more than Deep. Way nicely. Let's just stick with what we have. Look, chat, I know I have a lot of Robux. I'm a stingy ass nigga. I'm sorry. I'm so stingy. I'm sorry. I look at like I'm like that's a lot of money, boy. Gee, I didn't realize that much. Let me look. I guess we'll have to. Yeah, I guess I want to. I do want to experiment though. I want to see like, where is it? Fuck. Here it is. Technique puns. I want to see if this gives me more HP in my res. If I get more HP in my res, we're maxing this out 10-10. You know what I mean? Then, you know what I mean? That's when it starts getting a little wicked, because then we're like fucking Undying. With the little yellow aura. Wait, she has blue. You get what I'm saying? I get the res like Shinobi res. You know what I'm saying? Back in the fight. Boom. Ooh, if that bitch goes up to 50%, that's basically 2.5 extra bars of HP. And then I get mad durability, so I'm like giga fucking tank, which increases my chances of landing more black flashes. Chat. Lovely. I love that. I love that. Though it's a shame though, you can only get one per fucking region. I mean, that's good balancing. Can't blame them. You do some on the ground. Yeah, this game does have curse technique. Wait. How the fuck do you No, them niggas must have been trolling me, bro. Man, fuck y'all, bro. I was gonna ask, how the fuck do you... There needs to be CT locker, bro. Please. If you have to 400 Robux, then damn, bro. 400 Robux. I just want to be able to try something out and keep my light seeker, bro. Like, you feel me? Like, I want to try out what is a workers? What is spacewalk? I want to see what that is. But I like my light keeper. So, like, you know, I can't test anything out. Like, let a nigga, you know what I'm saying? Let a nigga try out the shits. I feel like that'd be fire, bro. Like a CT, you know, like them JoJo games, you get like the fucking lockers for fucking shits. You switch out a stand, something like that, bro. There's like 90 CTs in this game. I want to try out 2. You know, like let me have 2, one I can swap to. So you have like your main and then your experimental pick. You feel me, right? Like I feel like that'd be so fire. Because then you can like fucking, you know, fuck around and just like, okay, let me see how this works. And you try it out, see if it works. Maybe you like it better. And you can choose to actually like swap out your main one that you had. Same for Deep Story or Oath. No, Deep is different. No. Deep is a different game, buddy. Oaths, there's only like 15 oaths. A. B, oaths actually have lore. Lore behind them. You gotta go and do a quest to get a specific one, and they're tied to the lore. Right? Tied to lore. In the lore as well, you can only have one. So it makes sense that you don't really have like the storage. Also, they're tied to stats. You know, you can't just pop any oath accordingly, right? Like, I think any of these CTs I could just pop and have, right? Or like oaths, there's requirements. Finally, you can swap oaths. You can use oath break. There you go. Reason why we do not need oath swapping in DAWNWALKER. Easy. Come on, chat. Same in JJK. Now, every CT here is unique. That's why I love as well. I think the greatest, you could argue it's a pro and a con, but there is no CT here that exists in JJK. These are all, I mean, they might be related to other media, right? Like the Railblade one or whatever, not Railblade, like the Railgun one. There's like a Railgun one. It's like that girl who like flicks the coin or whatever at you. Instead, you like hold your sword out and it like shoots your sword out. It's like a combination of that plus like Zenitsu. It's like, I think that one was pretty cool. That was my first CT. And then I got this one, which is Lights. I don't know what this is a reference to. Then you also got, what else? But then you got like shit like Gravity. Like I've never seen like a lot of these just feel very like fresh. Real quick, yo. Okay. Can you knock me? Okay, can you knock me real quick? Need to test the res scaling. Please. Just hit me. Hit me. Just hit me. Yes. Just gotta take a break. This game will never have canon CTs. I don't know if it will. I think Nano on stream was saying like if the game wants to get popular, like they need like like fucking Gojo CT, Sukuna CT. Here's what I say though. Like I get that. I don't know. I'm not on the squad. Only if I get to know you, bud. Deal? I don't know this nigga. Anyway, as I was saying, hear me out. Hear me out, okay? It's a monad game. You know, niggas that monad, we like to do our own little thing, okay? I get it. Like I said, I don't know what the CG team thinks, but for me, as a monad employee, you know what I mean? As a guy who works at monad. Listen. I think what we try and do is we try to bring a fresh spin to games on Roblox. We like to do something different. And I think a lot of people in the anime community, they'll look at CG and they might try it and they might, there's reasons to dislike it. And the combat might be too hard for them to get into, but I think that is the strength of monad games. Because when you have a game that is so different in terms of like, what? Like why are there no Jujutsu Kaisen? Where's my Infinite Void? I want to be Sukuna. When you have a game that like switches it up and has something unique, like I really think the CG mechanics in the combat is super unique. 90 unique, none related to JJK CTs, and it's like JJK plus Nier. Who the fuck thinks of that type of combo? Right? It's a monad anime game. You feel me, right? I feel like that alone will give it a dedicated audience. But I think Nano's right that it will have less reach because you can't be Gojo. You don't have like those clips on YouTube Shorts of me being Gojo. Like the nigga literally dresses as Gojo, calls himself Gojo, Satoru Gojo with the white hair. You've seen those. They do that on all JJK games. That shit brings attraction to people like, oh, I want to be Gojo. They like being the motherfucker they like watching, bro. It's aura. Right? It makes sense. That's the marketing. We get that. But I also think like part of it's like, eventually you see that with all these other games, and so that's why that's why I really think CG kind of sets itself apart. That They're not afraid to have, yeah, there's obviously you have things like being able to be a Zennian. Like there's references to JJK as well, but you look at the gameplay, like a lot of people were watching my stream, they're like, okay, wait, well, where's the JJK? You know what I mean, right? Like they look at the game, they don't immediately think it's a JJK game at first. They only know it's a JJK game because we say it is. You know what I'm saying? Or like maybe they'll see a Black Flash, you know, like a true Black Flash. Look at the game normally. You could call this game, you could say that this wasn't a JJK game. We could have said that this is like not a JJK game whatsoever, and it's like more of a near game. It's a near game, and people would be like, "Oh, okay," you know, and then say like there's JJK reference. Like you could rename everything. Don't call it, you know. Besides the true Black Flash, I think that's like pretty okay apparent. But like rename all the shits, give it like a different VFX, and you would not know this JJK. So I don't know. I think that's like the interesting part, bro. Like literally look at everything here in my inventory. This is stuff I can equip. Vampirism, Heavy Rain, Seraph, the Watcher, Lightseeker, Luck Manipulation. Actually, Luck Manipulation did exist in JJK. Gravity too. But they're not the same though. They're different types of CTs than those gravity ones. It's not Kenjaku's. It's not that Haruta, I think the motherfucker's name was. It's not his. Where you like, it's different. It's like actually a different take. Even like the domain expansions. Can I even show that? Like Par's domain, like the Luck Manipulation domain expansion. It's fucking unique. I fuck with that, bro. I really hope what they do for domain expansions, if they ever get to that. God forbid. 90 unique domain expansions. But that would be cool! Would that not be cool? 90 domain expansions, all with like little things that they do, and maybe some unique interactions. Like that would be fucking sick. Like for example, I think what would be really cool, maybe they have like a fifth one where it's like domain, or they put it in codec, right? And they have like domain here, and like you can choose to invest in like domain, domain like durability, right? A domain potency, and then maybe like domain haste, right? And so domain haste like how fast you cast your domain expansion. Maybe domain durability is like its ability to be broken from the outside is reduced. But B, it's like domain clashing, right? The domain clash. So if you and me pop a domain, whoever has the better domain potency or domain durability wins the domain clash because you have better refinement in your barrier technique. And then obviously the potency is like how good is your sure hit effect, or if you don't have a sure hit effect. Like I feel like that would be cool, bro. What doesn't know shit about JJK? What do you mean I don't know shit about JJK? What do you mean? But I feel like, I don't know, I feel like that'd be like pretty cool to see like a fleshed out, you can like kind of edit your barrier ability, right? Like I feel like that would be super fucking cool. And you could have like CTs that don't have sure hits, right? Like I think Luck Manipulation is a sure hit, but it's different. It's like a fucking mini game. It's a mini game, like it's like Higuruma's almost in a way. It's like Higuruma CT, like it's not a sure hit directly, but it's like a mini game they play. It's like so fucking cool. And I know it's not like the super highest of quality. I don't fucking care. I care about, I love the gameplay of it. CG is not like a super flashy, like super heavy VFX, like super crazy god atoms. I don't think it needs to be. It's not that type of game. But imagine like, I feel like CG is the type of game where it's like, it has, you tell somebody, oh, what does CG have? It has 90 domain expansions. Like imagine that in a future update. They added 90 domain expansions. Like that is CG. And it all with like, all like every single like fucking domain has like something unique that it has. I feel like that'd be fucking fire, bro. Like that's the CG I want to play. You know what I mean, right? Like I'm excited thinking about that. Like I want to be able to fucking pop domain and we domain clash, or like a 3-way domain and it breaks. What are you gonna do? Does the game have any Shikigami techniques? I think there is one. Actually, there might be two. There's like one where you, not me. One of y'all, please. I think it's like one where you like summon one Shikigami to fight. Or it's like, not Shikigami, it's like fucking, like, you can either summon like a brute, a little fucking, I forgot what they were, it's like 3 of them. What about balancing the late stage of development? I mean, balancing is always going to be a concern. Yeah, gotta try your best. I'm having this guy knock me so I can see if there's a difference in my res. Okay, wait, hold on. Let me take a picture of that. All right, now, we are gonna put now we're gonna put fucking one to potency. All right, knock me again. Let's see if it increases my shit. Please. Otherwise, I just wasted a point. I'm hoping it gives like a little bit more. Like, I don't even care, like 2% more. Nigga! Ah! Y'all couldn't avoid it? Oh, there's somebody here. Thank God. Yo. Please knock me. What the fuck is this goofy ass face? Oh, fuck no, bruh. Read your chat, bud. Fuck chat. Oh, thank goodness. Motherfuckers come to save me. Where'd he go? It. Come hit me, please. Two more times. Okay, wait. Don't hit me. I need to see. Oh, it took more bar though. Okay, let me look. Did it give me more HP though? Let's see. Oh. It did. It did. Okay. We gotta think then. We gotta buy. That's a lot for 1 point, nigga. Come on, man. Like it's a little stressed about trying to invest a little bit more into that. Hold on now, like, it's like make sure it's like fucking lined up. Okay, let's analyze. So we got about hold on, let me do the pixel math real quick. How much is this? 125 by 8, and this is about 8 pixel measurements. There we go, and this is about 110. So it gave us a. So we got 13% more. 13% more from the res, but damn, nigga. 22 to 46, more than 2 times the cost for 13% more, nigga? Can I go more into the shits? Oh my God. But if I go, okay, I need to, hold on, is there somebody still here? I need to leave this PMC, bro. These niggas going on missions too much. How the fuck do you leave? I want to just test out shit, bro. Nobody's here. I can't test on anything. I hope that doesn't increase the cost of my fucking moves. If it does, I'm wiping that shit, bro. That is over, chat. That's over 2 times the red bar for only 13% more healing. Does that mean I'll go from this to, hold on. Wait, let's look at how much extra shits I got. That means if I add another point, is it going to go to this? Oh my god, nigga. And I would only get how much of an increase? How much of an increase would I get? Let's see if it actually would feel good. Hold on. I'd be like this. That's like 2 more M1s, bro. What? A bar and a half? So, okay. So this is level 2 potency. This is level 3 potency. If the scaling is linear, level 4. And if the red bar scaling is linear, is that worth it, chat? Look at that. I think that's enough where I can still get my 1 like R move, because my R move is like costs like this now. That 10 efficiency is really nice. But if it increases my R cost, I think I just go haste, because it's not worth it. Like, I don't need the damage from my fucking moves. The stun works well enough. The axe I just use as a guard break sometimes, or like a mix up. And the res doesn't need, like, the res is the only thing that gets affected by it, but it also increases my red bar. The what if scalar isn't linear for mana, but linear for region? Wait, let's go test on this guy what my blue bar takes. Okay, no, blue bar is still good. Okay, hold on. How much did that deal? %? Yeah, that's probably because I don't have a lot of efficiency scaling. That's fine. I don't, like I said, it's just a mix up anyway. Or probably has like, yeah, better output scaling. Anywho, yeah, what was I gonna say? I really hope I hope it's not linear. Suck. That would really suck. I hope it's like maybe here and then here and then here. Like damn, that's already like, I can only get 2 reses. Like this, I could get like 3. I don't know, chat. It makes sense though, but I just don't like that. Like, I don't know if I wonder what haste does. I'm curious. I wish I knew. I wish I knew. It's good though. Not. Yeah, we'll see. I might try 1 more red, and I need to keep this info available. Actually, hold on. I'm gonna save this. There's like important information. This is valuable data. You know what I mean, chat? Like valuable. Saved it. Why care if game is in dev right now and it'll be balanced anyway? Yes, it'll be balanced, but like, it's not like it means it's gonna get like completely nerfed or anything. Oops, I'm gonna put it in the wrong place. But still though, that is, man, that is just a lot more CT bar, bro. Is there any other way to increase like your bar capacity besides having more efficiency? I actually don't know. I need to ask the CT guys. What's my ethnicity? I'm half Turkish, half African American. No, you never healed your red bar. Oh, shit, nigga. He was allied? You're right! You're so right! Oh my god, you saved me. Yo, I actually bless your fucking soul. Wow. You're a good guy. What's your name? DJ Lineage. You get one item from me in Deepwoken, okay? One item. Any item you want. You just saved me a world of trouble, buddy. You saved me a world of trouble. I didn't even think about that. I'm so fucking stupid. I'm such a chud. Let's see if it actually increases, though. We can do, like, the math on this shit. I love that I can do that. You get one free on it. Okay, it's a little bit more. No, that's completely worth. It was only like, yeah, no. What is this? This is like 24 by 6. This is 23. Oh, yeah, no, that's like barely anything. That might even be like, it might be the same. Yeah, it's like barely any. One free item from me. Yeah, no, now I'm going to upgrade it because that, okay, 13% per output. So wait. We're level, wait, let's see. Let's see if we can, I don't even know if we can get that high. I don't know what the max is. Apparently it's like 60 points. We need 2 more points. Okay, that's good. We can get 3, so 4, 5, 6, 7. So let's just say we get 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's 7 more increases we can get. It's 13% per. So if we do the math, right? This is the amount we're getting per increase. I don't know if it's percent or flat. In case it's flat, let's see how much this was. Which one was it? Okay, this. So pixel scaled it a bit real quick. 15. So 15, that's, we're going to get 7 increase of 15, 105. So let's just like do this, copy this. And we can do this. Stretch it all the way. So it's 15, stretch it all the way out to 105. So this would be level 10 res. Okay. That's level 10 res. That's about 2. This is level 10 res, chat. You see the white bar? That's not bad. That's not bad. That's not bad. That is not bad at all. You see that? Wow. That's basically 2.5 bars right there. Extra at level 10. We got to get that bitch up. That is really good. Wow. Red bar, I wouldn't be surprised if it takes half, but that's valid. That's a valid fucking increase. Damn, this CT is strong. Holy fuck. I might have been missing out by not increasing the output a little bit because efficiency I was already pretty good with. So it's okay. We'll level it up though. We'll level it up. I think I've been playing pretty well enough to where I get a lot of increase. I think you get point increases from killing players. So I might just like, you shouldn't care about dying. Dying does nothing. Actually, it might fuck up your dreams. I need to get into that in another video. So here's what I might do. This might sound crazy. But fucking listen to me. So, chat, I don't know what the requirement is. But listen to me. When you get dreams, right? When you get dreams are like this little sequence you do. And at the end of it, you get multiple level up of one stat for one level. Usually it's only 1-to-1. This means the more dreams you have, the more permanent stat buffs that are inaccessible otherwise you get. Right? We understand why this might be crazy. From what I'm understanding, if there's a way to get consistent, if somebody finds a method, I might try it, but if somebody finds a method to play, you could really go for the long game. And first off, it makes progging way longer, but this doesn't matter in release. You know why? Because it's actually fun to play even when you're not max level. Like, I'm actually having a lot of fun fighting people, so it doesn't really matter. But what will happen is you will get such a jump because you are not leveling through your time, you're leveling through dreams. Now, what I would probably recommend, if they might have already done this, that's why I said it needs to be tested, it's just a theory. they probably have something where you can only get dreams every so often. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, oh, you need to have 10 levels from your last dream to get a dream. They probably have some shit like that, right? However, you just find where that you gotta like test it out. You know what I'm saying? Like slowly increment. Find where that like where you got it and where it didn't work. You probably get multiple people testing that bitch out. And then from there, literally every 10 levels, you stop, wait for a dream. Every 10 levels, stop, wait for a dream. That way you get the best final build possible. Because once your build is final, it's final. It's final. The problem is, I do not know if the reroll thing counts for dream stats. I don't know if it does. That's the thing. It might. It might. So what you could do, this is like fucking like, this would be the probably the longest progression ever. But from level 1, every 5 or 10 levels, whatever the increment is at, if there's an increment, if there's not, as much as you can. Literally every level if you could. Every time you just get as many stats from dreams and you level up through dreams for most of your shits. That way, when you have your end build, it is like a giga fucking beefy ass build. I'm talking super stats. You're like super nigga, bro. Like, boom! Because you're fucking getting your stats mainly through dreams, and dreams can give you up to like 4 stats with 1 level. So you could reasonably get 3 times the stats if it was every level, and even then like double the stats if it's only like every like 10 or something like that. I guarantee you. Exactly, you're playing the long game, which sucks. Don't get it twisted. That probably does suck. However, there's probably going to be more than enough people to farm off of in PvP. Just get a good fucking build, probably some Omni Droid, or get a good CT. Farm niggas with your friends, get fed grips. There's easy ways to do that. And then play the long game. Figure out where that medium is, if there is like a limit to how much dreams you can get. Fucking farm the dreams out, get like a god build, and crush the end game. You shouldn't like be speeding through your shits. That's why I've been like, I was thinking about it and I've been a little bit more careful about, I'm only level 203. I've been thinking more carefully because I've gotten a couple of dreams. Like I've gotten some consistent dreams, but not as much as I want. And so, yeah. That's the important part of me. How much do these dreams add to your stats? It depends. Sometimes you can only get 1 though. You can get fucked up. I think it's depending on how you do the dream. But sometimes you can get up to 4. That's like massive increase. It could be like 1 to 4. How do you get in those dreams? I don't know. I think you just have to play the game. You have to play well. You might have to level up. That's why I said it might be every 5 to 10 levels a requirement. There's probably there's specific recs that you need to meet. Once players lab out those recs, probably first few days you can just play the game, have fun. Later on, though, when niggas start to deepwoken level min-max, I guarantee you that will be the method. Because that is the only way to get more stats besides your 300 levels, your grade, marking, and your cybernetics. They might add more in the future, who knows? But I'm just saying for now, that is like that 5th way is like the secret one, dreams. That will be the actual like tedious but long-term prog. It's like making a fucking Saints Sworn build. It's long, but at the end, you get a fucking god. It's like Shrine of Order. The prog is longer, but you get a better build at the end. That's dreams, bro. I'm telling you. I fuck with Cursed Gear, bro. I love shit where you can. If you're max, you can't do dreams. I don't think you can. I think once you're level 300, I don't think you get dreams. If you do, then that would be infinite prog. No, I don't think you can. If you could, though, that'd be crazy. Grade examination? No. So yeah, chat. We'll see what people do, but I think that would be pretty interesting to see. Maybe it's like the secret method, but maybe I could be rambling. Who knows? Maybe you could be rambling. But yeah, chat. What do y'all think about CG though, man? Dude, like I said, I know there was a lot of hate on the game, but I think it'll be like Rogue in a sense, where like you'll have a lot of people, most of the people who hate it, but you'll have like a really dedicated community of motherfuckers who truly will not hop off the game and only play CG. And I think that's fine, right? But who knows? Maybe it could be like fucking 100K players all the time. Like, that'd be cool too. But I personally think it's more optional, and just because the combat is very hard to get into when you're not used to it. Like, it's not kid friendly, bro. Like, you know, if I was legit, I would probably fucking struggle so much more, bro. You actually need to fucking well, actually no, because you just put in the hours technically. But I feel like it's like what I mean by it's not kid friendly, like the people who play fucking battleground games. You know what I mean? Like, it's not very jit friendly. But it's enjoyable though. Like, it's unfortunate when I saw people like shitting on the game. I felt bad because I wasn't good at Sorcerer yet, and now I think I've become a lot better at Sorcerer, and I'm able to show off the game and why I fuck with the game heavy and why I fell in love with the game when I was a Heavenly. And that's the fights and also like the theory crafting and the build making. It's fun. It's nice to try and figure out like the CT. So that's why I don't know how much information will be available on release, but I think people like trying to decode stuff like that. So people enjoy being in deepwoken info. Our simple domains thing, yeah, I have new shadow style. This is my simple domain. I don't know if simple domains work against domain expansions, but they work against any curse technique, I think, or a lot of curse techniques. Like, for example, if someone's putting like a hot potato on you and it's like beep, 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 and it's about to blow up, simple domain, just like that, boom. Hit a simple domain, you know, wait that shit out. But it takes your blue bar, careful. How do you get dreams? I kill people and do PvE and pray. I don't know. I actually don't know. How do you get good at Crescent Crusher? How do you use it? I don't use Crescent Crusher a lot. I would recommend if you're doing like a ground combo, like when you land that slash, it gets rid of the. You can immediately land that after, and then maybe like 2 months after, and then you do a guard crush. Sometimes I dash into the Crescent Crusher, right? Sometimes I do it after parry. So like after a parry, sometimes if you want to mix it up, you can like hold your M1 and hold your E and do like a slash, right? There's a lot of posture. Or after a parry, you go into like something like that. You feel me? I don't have my Crescent Crusher leveled up where it does like the extra slashes after though, and it has like micro stun from what I hear. But I think if you hit their if they're blocking and you like do this, sure, that CT. Oh, that's like the dummy swap CT. I think that CT do like 2 health bars, which I think is pretty cool. It's like this is like a stand, bro. It's really good damage. I wonder if Technique Cake makes that faster, though. That would be crazy. That would be pretty crazy. Oh, wait, does he have like another weapon when he swaps? Wait, that's kind of sick. I'm not gonna lie, buddy. That's kind of sick. Two-hand, though. I wonder why you're really two-hand. Can you swap when you're down? GG. When your dummy runs out of HP, does it auto swap it? That's a cool CT though. I actually really like that CT. I did like the idea. It just reminds me of a stand. Basically, this one right here, I think it's like you have 2 health bars, and like your dummy has HP, and it doesn't auto swap. If you hit my back, it does damage to my other. Oh, that's interesting. Wow. So if I hit your back, it does damage to your other health bar. Wait, that's kind of cool. Wow. Man, that's what I'm saying, bro. CG also has like a lot more like unique CTs. Like deepwoken, we kind of have to play a lot more tame because when you have shit like Vision Shaper, it's like very gimmicky, and a lot of people complain that it gets unbalanced or like shit like Procedure. You know, you have to be careful with stuff like that in deep. Or like CG, bro, they just have like fucking super unique stuff. I don't know. I would love to have some unique stuff like this to deep though, man. Maybe we just say fuck it for the sake of the gameplay, bro. But it's always a balancing nightmare, I'll tell you that, chat. In deep, oh my. Does that not hit me here, man? I don't know how that is. You just be having anything it does. You so much damage, Aga? Well, what level are you? Despite being a JJK game, it doesn't really feel like a JJK game, which is pretty cool because the game has its own charm. Exactly. 153. Level. I'm level. Oh, you have load. You have kind of low arrow. Yeah, so chat, you need to get your cybernetics up, man. These are so important. Look at this. Plus 16 physicality, plus 15 physicality, plus 3 physicality is unobtainable. Plus 8 efficiency. I might, if I ever get the chance, I'm gonna replace this flawless guard with one that has like physicality as well. So I'm getting what? 15, 31, 34. I'm getting 34 physicality. That is 34 levels worth of physicality in my shits. So that's why, like, I do hella M1 damage. Because I literally go all into physical. And it's pretty solid. I do one more fight with this guy. Also, chat, bro, this is like the PMC build making. Like, this is honestly, this is what guild bases wish they had. Like, you can, like, build your fucking base. Like I said, flash right up. Flash spread. And that efficiency thing is 10 efficiency is fucking crazy, dude. What CT have? I have a Light Seeker. Does the E thing apply true stun? You talking about my R move? Yeah. No, the E move. See, so I watched Nick Halem's video, and there are some parts I agree, but I think like he needs to experience the combat a little bit more, because he was saying like there's true combos, and basically what was happening in the fights, right? When you're getting comboed, right? There's only so much true stun you can get. There's 2 M1's worth, right? So you see right there how I only black flashed my first M1 because it landed, right? 1, 2, 3. That's where the true stun ends, unless you have a move that can kind of extend that, right? So for me, 1, 2, 3 into this, and I get another M1 off of that. So you have to kind of know where you can parry. And that is the hard part. That is also one of the hard parts about the game, because you have to press E and F and parry out of parry strings. You have to learn, like, or out of combo strings, right? When you're getting combos, you have to know how to deal with air combos, CT combos, fist combos, right? M2 combos sometimes. There's a lot of stuff you have to know. And so even when you do end up fighting somebody, right, who has like their combo, they can easily mix it with an M2. Or they can switch their ability, right? Or they can switch up how they use their CT. There's all of that you have to keep in mind when you're fighting somebody in this game and how they play. That's why the skill ceiling is incredibly high. Incredibly high. There's people who dedicate... They sit on this game... Back then, oh my god, they used to sit on this game all fucking day. All day. And so imagine you have multiple different gears, you have different sorts of fucking cybernetic abilities. These give you different abilities, right? That you have to understand, right? You also have 90 different CTs. You have Heavenly and Sorcerer, 2 different gameplays by themselves. You also have clan buffs, which give their own thing as well. You have to keep in mind, look at Kashimo, for example, right? There's a lot of different things kind of going on. Right, a lot of different ways your build can be changed up. Even it comes down to even like the fucking sword, bro. The sword that you use. Look, there's differences in the sword. Look, I have one with curse slash and another with less knockback. That can change up how you play and makes it easier for me. For example, right, when I land in M1 and I do the knockback, the less knockback lets me grab them with my R, so it's like actually really fucking solid. I think it refers to them when M2. I actually don't truly know that much. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the game, bro. There's so much stuff for them to do. I think there's already a lot of content. There just needs to be more end game. Nah, I'm about to pop off. Is it true that there's around 90 CTs? Yes, there is around 90 CTs. Take advantage of the build version of doing whatever a build YouTuber says. That will happen. Don't get it twisted. But I also think there is so much room for like underdog fucking CT playstyles that people haven't even conceived yet. Like fucking Ball of Doom. This is like a goofy ass CT, but it could be secretly really fucking busted. Like I wouldn't know. I haven't seen a lot of people play it. It's pretty troll, but who knows, bro? Sometimes like the fucking... It could be fucking crazy. Like, it could be secretly really good, bro. Like, we don't know because people haven't tested it out yet, right? So, that's why I really am praying, if that's one request, actually 2 requests. More Heavenly Curse tools, man. Everybody's on basketball because there's only like 3 of them. Either the guns or basketball. And you have like the gauntlet. That's it. Come on, bro. It's a 1% fucking clan chance of getting. And you get 3 curse tools. No variety, bro. Bro. And then second thing I would say is oh yeah, curse tool or curse technique storage. Somehow, some way, Robux if you have to, but please. I just want to be able to try some different stuff out. That's the fun of the game. But I don't want to have to fucking lose what I currently got, bro. I mean, I guess you could keep backups. Sure. But, like, I don't know. I just feel like it'd be cool. You know, it'd be nice quality of life to try something out. I mean, I guess you could hop on another slot, sure. But, bro, I don't want to fucking frog again, bro. Like, I like my slot, bro. I just want to see, like, okay, maybe fucking power-up box. It's like the Mario, you know, it's the Mario power. You get a like that. You get, like, the star. You get, like, the red shell. That's what it is, right? Okay, maybe I want to try that out. It sounds goofy, but it could be good. It could be fun. Like, I don't know, man. I want to try some of these common ones. See if they're actually, like, pretty fucking okay, maybe. But I don't know. Anywho, all right, that's gonna be all for today. I gotta get back to work on this hotfix. Pretty fun stream, chat. I don't know, man. I think hopefully that this gives you guys, because I know there's some people who are hating. Hopefully this gives you guys better perception and understanding of why I enjoy Cursed Gear. You don't have to. If you like PvE and like lore and shit and like world building, I think this game is a lot weaker than DeepWoken in that regard, and you're not really going to find that here. But if you are a PvP head, this game is most definitely for you, bro. Most definitely for you. Some balancing issues, but very clean. Very clean. And also, when you get your region, you can get like 20 ping servers. It's like always chime. You know what I mean? Sometimes you get servers that aren't yours, but there's never like fucking overworld lag. Also great. So yeah, that's all I'll say in my final regards. Is there a Trello? No. Our update's still bi-weekly. We'll see. Hopefully we get this update out today, which wouldn't really be bi-weekly. Might just be whenever we fucking get to the update, you know? Yeah. Will you def for CG? I don't know, buddy. I got DeepWoken to focus on. You know what I mean, right? Like, Deep's kind of my domain, if you will. If I were to hop on CG, probably just quality of life, some bug fixes, just some like stuff I noticed from me playing. That's it. Besides that, there's not really, like, I think maybe like end game events. Like, the game has a lot that's already done, so there's not really too much need for. Oh wait, hold on! I get more cybernetic load. I forgot about that. Wow, wait, ooh. Can I put this on 45 load? I'm about to blow my fucking load. Wait, if I take off steel skin though, oh, but I need that. That's 21 more durability, but -7 physicality. We have, how much room do you have for? 25? 25. I didn't even realize I could get more physical. I wish I was like 15 fizz. Limit break, +7 fizz. I just have to run that until I get something better. Yeah, these are fucking expensive. Okay, I guess I'll throw that on. Fuck it. Limit break, what does this do for me? Limit break. What does it do? Increase your damage. Simple. Do I need to rejoin? Last question for me, is their estimated release date? I know they want to release as soon as they can. So I don't think it's going to be like, oh, it's in depth for another 6 months. No. Yeah, I wouldn't be shocked if it drops fucking still in winter. Like I said, I think there's like, I would say biggest thing CG needs, a lot more polish on like just teaching people, like showing people what to do. There's a lot of confusion for the new players. Just getting new players into the game better. Just a little bit better. That would go a long, long way because the game is hard to get into. More information on what a CT does or like what, you know, like for example, you hover over it, it kind of tells you like, oh, okay, codec, I hop over it, increases the amount of damage your axe kick does and also gives you more health when you res. Makes all your healing, or whatever, makes your fucking res take less red bar and makes your axe kick and stun cost less CT and whatever this one does. You know, something like that, a little bit more info. That'd be nice. I think that would go super long. And then I think finally, just like a look, I hear from some people like end game, you know, like they just want something to do. That could be whatever. People, it could be fucking Chime. You know what I mean? Like people just want, I think people just want more mediums to fight. A fourth one, I would say, they don't have to. I would say final thing, really good though, is like more of those relic type shits. People love that shit. You know, people eat that shit up. Like the fucking, you know, the marking. But maybe that can be interchangeable if you want some build variety with something else. And then you get a proper trading economy where it's like, oh, I'm trading the finger for fucking, like the fucking heavenly curse shard or some shit like that, right? And it's like good for like heavenlies, you know what I'm saying? Or like maybe it's like fucking, you have something where it's like, it's good for a gear specifically. Like you get like something that's really nice for manipulator, a relic for that. And they're on equal. So you have like the marking, which is like for everybody that they can use. And then you have like the class specific ones. That's not really required though, but it's like it's extra end game stuff if you are like level 300 and you want something to do besides just. But they already added a lot today though. They did a good job with the base rating, man. The base or the base like systems. I gotta check that out. It's like you get like, you know, materials in the missions. I was showing that earlier. That looks pretty cool. That looks like good end game. Could be a nice way to like also have like, you know, raid bases. Like you can raid somebody's base. Like I said, chat, this base system very cool. I think like I said, like. People want fucking the the guild bases in Deep to be something somewhere we can like place your own shit. Like that's cool. That's great. Yeah, besides that, I think a lot of stuff. Who's running CG? Rag is still obviously big boss, but Lime is heading CG. You got RJ doing great work. Got Sumo up in there. You got Zayo also. You still got also like Park-K1, I think, hopping in, doing some stuff. But it's really Lime, was it Lime, Zayo, and RJ, like they're like the fucking big three of like kind of locking in and doing stuff for. Oh, also Corey I think is on it as well. Then you got like the builders as well who does stuff for SNet. So yeah, so it's like you have like maybe 1-2 members like the Deep team, and then like it's mostly like the CG branch. But yeah, no, some definitely general great stuff. I also have RJ. We got you. Appreciate that, man, dude. Yeah. Fire build. Yeah, bro. Hey, look at RJ. Come on now. Come on now. Put some respect on the HR. 1 week of Sorcerer, by the way. 1 week of Sorcerer already in the top 15. Come on. Niggas wrong, bro. I would kill a nigga. Oh, you only killed me because you're heavenly. Dirty heavenly. Oh, nah, he's not good. He's all these heavenlies, they're so trash off heavenly. I hop on Sork, it takes me like a week. Come on, bro. It's never that serious. You know what I mean? Now I can disprove the allegations, bro. Get out of here. Now they can, it's like, well, yeah, don't say nothing now, bro. I beat you on heavenly and I beat you on sorcerer, bro. Like, stop, bro. I hate when niggas use that excuse. Because I fought heavenlies too, and like, they're strong, but that should never be your excuse, bro. Come on. But yeah, most of the build, for my build at least, I kind of got inspiration mainly from, I got some tips from Wallace, but I want to try efficiency instead of output and awareness. I'm just going to hard press Fizdra efficiency and see what happens. Maybe I might need some awareness, but that's why I run Flawless Guard. I don't know what Limit Break will do for me. We'll see. Whoops, I didn't mean to disable that. But yeah, we'll see how the build turns out over time, and maybe I'll do another stream on like when I'm in tier 3. A lot of people are telling me though, don't go into tier 3, it's nightmare. Or like there's nobody in tier 3, don't queue. Hopefully they fix that. If anything, it's like honestly, RJ, if you're still here, I'll tell you right now, if you don't want this, I'm telling you, on release, I already was talking about it earlier, motherfuckers are gonna farm dreams instead of actually progging to like, you know what I'm saying, like they're gonna slowly prog to get a better endgame build. Make killing people give you a level again. Maybe you can encourage it where it's like, oh, you have a chance to get 2 of a stat when you kill somebody. That might be too much, but you get what I'm saying, right? Like, it could just be like, just you kill somebody, you get a level in what you were leveling previously. That way, like, people can't, I think people are sitting at, like, level 249 and not, like, going forward just so they can kill people. Or they can get, like, easier queues or help their allies. Maybe only do it, like, once you're at level, you know, you can kind of troll people. Like, when you're at level 240, that's when you start pushing. I don't know. Because, like, I hear that tier 2 is, like, 100 to 250. That's a huge range. Like, I fight somebody level 100, I can, like, 5-shot them. I was thinking something like that, but increase the chance to be better with kill death average. Ooh, kill death average. What's my KDA? Hold on, 52 deaths. 120 kills. Yeah, maybe KDA. That could be interesting as well. Yeah, I don't know. Y'all honestly can do whatever y'all want. Hey, low-key though, hey, give me an invite to them CG meetings. I just want to listen. I like listening to them, bro. Yeah, let me ask. I just like listening. I like to hear. I'm like, okay, this is interesting, you know. It helps me also, helps me in deep meetings too. I would love to listen to those. All right, that's gonna be all for today's stream, guys. I'm gonna go back to probably checking out the hotfix. Hopefully today, we'll see. We'll be able to play this game. You guys will eventually be able to play the game. But I'll bring it up. All right, appreciate it. I'll catch you guys later, and yeah, good work.